Okay, so we might have a fun one on our hands today. The Browning, Hardcore Keem's band. If you know reaction channels, you know who Keem is. He's the one that always punches his dummy doll all the time and, you know, just does crazy stuff when reacting. But yeah, he became a member of this band a couple years ago. I can't exactly remember when. But yeah, they dropped a cover song of Blue from Eiffel 65. If you grew up in the 90s, you know this song. Whether you're a metalhead or not, you heard this song in some sort of sense growing up. I mean, it was one of the beginner, I would say, meme type songs. Wasn't taken too seriously or anything. It was just a fun little dancey song, you know, that we grew up with. And a couple other bands have tried to pull off a cover of this song, but to be honest, none of them have really compared to the original. So this is going to be an interesting one to really get into. Excited to see what they do with this, especially seeing that they really pull off that nice clean techno, almost dubstep style electronic music with like deathcore, which is really cool. You know, I've been a fan of these guys since their debut, before even Keem joined the band. So yeah, I've been a long time fan of these guys. I know a few people like will say, oh, electronic and deathcore doesn't really belong, but I mean, it's supposed to be fun, right? So yeah, I feel like that's the whole premise of this. And from my recollection, I don't think the Browning has ever done a cover like this before. You know, especially for a song of this manner, I would not really particularly like think of it in my head as if they would have done this. Just seeing that they've never done really covers before like this. But yeah, I'm excited to check it out. So we're just going to shut up. We're going to get into this. This is the Browning with their Blue cover from Eiffel 65. Yeah, let's just get into it. Let's get it. Kind of like cool intro synths. Okay. Cool little green screeny thing going on here. Oh. Drop though. Okay, so his wife is in the video too. That's Johnny, the vocalist, his wife. She's got her own band called The Defect or something like that now. The synths are going nice. A little subtle for what I would like, but okay, kind of bringing it back to the original.
Blue are the streets and all the trees are too. I have a girlfriend and she is so blue.
Keem just doing like this. Ooh, nice slow down. Oh.
rose with the blue window. Blue is the color of all that I wear. Blue are the streets and all the trees are too.
Okay.
I have a girlfriend and she is so blue.
Blue are the people that walk around. Blue like my carpet and sitting outside.
Oh.
Blue are the feelings that live inside me.
Ooh. Nice transition from the synth into his wife's vocals. I guess like adding some background into it. Nice little key outro there. So bring it down, like elevate it down to end it. Solid, clean ending there. Ooh. Yeah. So yeah, this was definitely interesting to say the least. Again, from the beginning, I was definitely not expecting the Browning to cover a song like this. Like I said, I've been a fan of these guys for a long time, and you know, as their albums progressed, they got like more, I wouldn't say subtle with their electronicness, but like less intense, I would say, especially from their debut. Their debut album was more focused on dubstep because that's exactly what was trendy back then, and then they became a little bit more on the rave techno style, drawing back from the dubstep style, which I appreciated a lot because sometimes dubstep can be a little too in your face, especially for the type of music, you know, that the Browning create. So I definitely appreciate that effect. Now, there is some things I wish that they did implement into the song and video. One thing being those synths, you know, I noticed that the last couple of singles that they've released, albeit I didn't do any reactions for them, I do know the singles didn't really come across too electronic. I think only one of them had a massive techno or rave style influence on the track, especially when it came to like this techno breakdown kind of thing that they had. I forget what song it was, but yeah, at least one of the songs had it. Otherwise, they're really coming, like really slowing down on the electronic influence and letting it breathe in the background more so this time around, which is kind of a little bit of a deference or, you know, misdirection on like where they usually sound. They usually bring the electronic elements more to the forefront rather than being like background synth work, right? So I have been a little bit let down in that aspect for the recent singles, just because of that aspect. I mean, it's kind of let going of what they are known for. I don't know, because they did recently sign to Fixed, which is like more of a I would say with a host of artists that they have, they're more of like an octane core kind of friendly radio, you know, esque kind of label. I feel like the Browning is one of the heaviest bands on that label right now, and I don't know if that is the reason being maybe the label is kind of having a say in that. I'm not too sure. I definitely would have loved to seen or heard more electronic elements, like especially if they went like stupid balls to the wall with like a techno rave breakdown just in the middle of the song, just to more create it more their own, right? Have their own signature sound on it rather than just being an almost copy paste kind of sound. It was definitely good for what it was. I just wish there was a little bit more also on his wife's part. Mind you, I do like how she kind of brought a little bit of background vocals into it. I do wish though that she was brought in a little bit more. I wish that maybe instead of Johnny doing the chorus. I wish it was his wife because it would have suited the song a little bit more, I feel. Especially for what the original song brings. I feel like her singing that part would have made it a little bit more effective in that sense. And video wise, I know that they don't really do covers or anything, but just to be on the weird and wacky side, I would have loved to seen them do this video because his wife was painted in blue. I would have loved to seen the whole band in blue because I mean that's what the even official video for the original song is like. It's blue characters and everything. I really wish they would have, you know, full sent that creativity. But otherwise a very, very fun track. Definitely my favorite cover of this song by far. I would imagine like if I wanted more fun, like I guess if you were talking more fun bands to do this song, Electric Callboy comes to mind. I mean, they did Every Time We Touch from Cascada. You know, they really peak up there in the whole humorous, unserious kind of vibes when it comes to their music and or covers. So I mean, even if they did a song, I'm pretty sure that Electric Callboy could really maybe full send even better version of this. But yeah, this was a really cool aspect, bringing a classic song from the 90s, you know, into this new deathcore realm, which is really cool. But yeah, definitely a cool track overall though. I feel like even the breakdown was kind of like reminiscent of their debut album, just the way it was produced and everything. The slowdown and everything for the breakdown was very, very clean. And then it just like ended off at the end of the song with a nice slow melodic piano going of the beat for the song, which was really, really nice and clean. I feel like that might have been like, you know, the subtle things might have been my favorite part of it all. But yeah, I really, really did enjoy this. Probably because it's one of the most catchiest songs you can ever imagine. Whether it's deathcore or not, it's going to be stuck in my head for days. But yeah, that was my reaction for the Browning Blue from Eiffel 65. Let me know what you all thought. I know these guys don't get a lot of attention in the reaction scene, although a reactor is part of the band, which is kind of, you know, ironic, but it is what it is. I mean, I wish these guys well, all for sure. Like I definitely love these guys. I even love the Defect, you know, with what they do, both Johnny and his wife singing. So yeah, I definitely appreciate that. But yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up here. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and hit that like button if you did enjoy. Like I said, leave me a comment down below what you thought of the song, this video, and everything. But that's about it. I've been Shineboxx. Keep shining, everyone, and I will see you all in the next video. Peace.